Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Jamaica McAllister, entrepreneur, master talk speaker, mother, daughter, cousin, sister. Of course, I'm a brown young lady, and I have a lot that I want to say this morning. I have a topic in which I would like to share with the masses. And I started doing, actually, guys, before I get into the topic of changes, because that's the topic of discussion, is changes, guys. But before I get into that, I want to do this video because I had a situation occur this morning. And the thing is that being a mother, wearing that mother hat 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But before I was a mother, 10 years ago, of course, I was a daughter. So being in that daughter's shoes, still being in that daughter's shoes, it was a certain type of respect and a certain type of level of of tolerance that my mother definitely didn't have. Like her her temperature gauge for the disrespect and her temperature gauge for a disobedient child was very, very slim, right? And I talk about disciplined children and disobedient children, um, and obedient children. Um, in the topic of change, guys, all of that is so relevant, right? So we're talking about changes, guys. It's sometimes, you know, that we wake up early in the morning and God has blessed us to see a whole nother beautiful day. It's a complete change from yesterday. And the thing about it is, some people that has co-workers and that actually clock in and has a W-2 and things of that nature, um, they have a Monday through Friday schedule, and in that schedule, they know that there's some mundane things that stay the same, like probably the way that they go to work, probably the way they get up in the morning. They probably have a morning routine that's definitely positioned for them um to operate at their maximum level, their maximum potential, so they can be to work on time and be able to create profit and things of that nature for their employer. So I say that because there's a level of mundane consistency that has to be, but at the same time, you also have to have that dual acceptance that you must change every day, right? This morning, y'all, I woke up on fuss mode, right? And usually, I take some time to myself and gather my thoughts. Sometimes, I don't really want to know what's going on with nothing but what the word has to say. Because that's how, your day is being tailored to move forward in a positive direction, is being able to put some good input in that computer so you can get some good output. And when I say that computer, I mean you. You got to put good in to get good out. You can't put negative in and expect a good positive output, right? Right. So, with that being said, guys, this morning I went on fuss mode. And as I get back to these disobedient children and being a mother of a daughter, is that you have to understand the things that's constant is consistency and change. Those are two things that's going to be constant forever. Change. Change is mandatory. It must happen. It's something that you're going to occur every day. And you don't think it's a change or one day is not like the other, guys, just look at the title of the day. So today is Monday. Yesterday was Sunday. Today is Monday. Yesterday was September the 26th. Today is September 27th. Within that change already, you have been introduced to a brand new day of change, a brand new day that you never entered before, a brand new a day with new opportunities, with new miracles, a brand new day for you to do better than you did yesterday. Guys, understand, none of us are perfect. Everybody online and they're showing their accomplishments, they're showing the best part of themselves, which they should. You should. You should highlight your blessings. You should highlight all those good things. It's nothing but positivity and motivation for people. It should be. But at the same time, you got to understand that everything changes, okay? All right, the last shall be the first and the first shall be the last. I want y'all to understand that things change. Just because you on top today don't mean you're going to be on top tomorrow. Unless you apply that consistent change that's needed in order for you to be better than you were yesterday, the day before. So I'm getting back into, guys, children and the discipline of children, because kids also need to understand, and as being a young mother, because my child is 10, I'm understanding too, is that there's a little bit more talk time that's needed with the topic of change, with the topic of change. So this is how I was able to introduce change, because I'm having this topic of discussion with my daughter about responsibility, right? So, the seasons change. September the 22nd, we had a change from summer to fall, right? So with that change, everything has to be recalibrated. Everything has to change. And it's mandatory. It's not an option, right? So again, telling y'all about the disobedience of children and the obedience of children. When children get disobedient, guys, one thing that I had to input on top of, sparing the rod, spoil the child, is that it has to be a certain talking to, right? So my daughter's in the 4th grade, right? And she's an amazing, sweet, exceptional little girl. But the thing is that she's human too. And she has to change too. And no one is perfect. So with that being said, you have to guide your children on a consistent basis about change. I had to let her know this morning. What if you woke up year after year? She's in the 4th grade, like I told you guys, right? Reinstating that. Is that what if you woke up every year for the school year and you repeated the 1st grade for the last 4 years? How would you feel? And I want y'all to think about that for a moment too. And even making it so dumbed down that your children will get these real life examples of how in the world that these lessons that you're giving them in the moment in regards to change, how it affects them on a broader scope where they can understand. So you snatch their mind from where they at, and then you take them to the direction in which you want them to go. So I had to snatch that mind this morning and say, hey, Carrington, you have to understand this. Is that you have no choice but to change. You understand? You don't have a choice. And just like a wave that's in the ocean, yeah, those tides might look like they consistent and they might look like they all staying in the same place, but they're changing, they're going somewhere. And so that's one thing I want you guys to pull from this is change. Whatever particular area you're in your life and your children's life, guys, it's about constant change. And understand that where they are today is not where they're going to stay. Where you are today is not where you're going to stay. It ain't about motivation. It's about the simple fact that whatever you're going through has come to pass. And I want you guys to get more embarked into the motivation of your life. I know things could get hard sometimes. I know sometimes you don't want to listen to what people got to say. I know sometimes you be going through your own way. You seem like you think your problem is bigger than the whole world, but it's not. We got a God that's bigger than everything that we ever got going on. You understand that we're like a speck in this atmosphere. You understand? So the thing is that you have to draw from help. You got to draw from the help, guys. And guess what? That's a change. When you draw from that help and you seek, you shall find. You ask and that answer will be given. You knock and that door shall be open unto you. It's change. If you making a decision that you never made before to make a change, to see something different that you never seen before. Understand every day, guys, is a change. It's a change. So start treating like today and every day is the same, because it's not. It totally is not. And I also have to be more mindful that our people out here, they need somebody that look like them, that hasn't given up. They need somebody that look like them to understand that change is normal. That it's normal and it's okay. You made it. However many years you on this earth right now looking at this video, you have made it. You have made it. And I congratulate your change. I applaud your change and having the courage to change, to make the decision to change. Look, I love y'all to life. And we're talking about children. We're talking about yourself. We're talking about motivation. And we're talking about your steps being ordered. God ordering your steps. It must change. You must change. You must change. To see the things and the desires that you have in your heart, it has to all make sense. It has to all line up. So with that being said, I love y'all to life. My name is Jamaica McAllister. Look me up on Facebook. Look me up on YouTube. Look me up on Instagram. All right, guys. Got more content coming to you guys. But on top of looking for me, I really hope that this message really changed somebody's life. Because the experience that we go through are not to be wasted. But we're supposed to be blessed to be a blessing to others. Because you might be going through this too, thinking, oh man, this is hard, and trying to give up with what's going on in life. But a simple message from somebody who looks just like you. Somebody's going through things just like you. You're able. You're able now to draw that strength. The joy of the Lord is our strength. Understand that. But we here. We love you. We love you. And with that being said, guys, y'all take care and keep God first in everything you do. Keep him first. I love you guys to life. Y'all take care.